So that David Feller was going to bring me a card with his email address on it. And give me again the whole, so they can't come on the property anymore. But you know what? I tried that 11 months ago. At least this time he said he was able to let the police know, which is literally the opposite of what he told me last time. Meanwhile, my goddamn phone died because I don't have any fucking electricity in my goddamn car. I can't do this in 3 fucking hours in the goddamn library. I can't carry my shit up here every fucking day. I can't watch my car from all the way over here. I literally can't protect myself or my belongings, and I'm being taken advantage of because of it. This is not okay. Who do we call? Let's try Chris's APS number.
You have reached Adult Protective Services of Cook County. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you are calling to report the abuse of a senior or a person with a disability, please hang up and call 1-800-846-9165. This is a voicemail of Sandra Buckles. Please leave me a message and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a good day. Goodbye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
This is Sean Schwartz. I'm still taking abuse. People still throwing stuff at my vehicle literally every night. This is disgusting, all right? You people are supposed to do something about this. What have you done? Nothing. You've wasted my time. You're supposed to do something immediately. Your idiots that you sent out here didn't do jack shit. My name is Sean David Schwartz, and I am sick and tired of being taken advantage of by you people.
To ensure quality service, this call will be recorded. The name of any person making a report of abuse is confidential and is not public information. Please visit www.nwsds.org for additional ways to report.
You have reached Adult Protective Services of Fulton County. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you are calling to report the abuse of a senior or a person with a disability, please hang up and dial 1-800-846-9165. This is a voicemail of Chris Schindler. My regular hours are 8 to 5. Please leave a message and I'll call you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
It doesn't matter what your regular hours are, you're not going to do your job either way. You should have apportioned an appropriate amount of time to do your job as a mandated reporter. Instead, you wanted to rush through and leave here as fast as possible. You're forcing me to do things that I am incapable of doing because you're a selfish person. You should have showed up with the intention of doing your job instead of showing up with that other dude to sit here and be idiots. Do your job. People are still abusing me. People are still throwing stuff through my windows, you idiots. Now, should I have kissed his ass? Should I have lied to him and told him what a great fucking job he did? Fucking Christ. Who do we call? I am a disabled person who is being taken advantage of. Exploitation. Let's call Claire. Does Claire ever answer? No, Claire always has an excuse. I don't need people throwing money at me. I need them speaking up. If you're going to help me, you need to know what I'm going through, not talk about yourself nonstop. This person calling themselves Frankie Azar type 30 staying back in your car. How about you get a real name? How about instead of using a TV lawyer from Denver, how about you use your real name? You saw the situation I was in. Did you ever lift a goddamn finger to help turn it in? No, you fucking didn't. How about you just stop fucking typing, dude? Just stop fucking typing. Are you listening to my story? Are you paying attention to what the fuck is going on, you goddamn crackhead? Just get the fuck off my goddamn channel, you piece of shit. I'm trying to get fucking help here. I'm trying to make important fucking phone calls. I don't have a fucking friend or family member to make these fucking phone calls with me. I need to keep my eyes on the goddamn prize and get this shit done. But you are not paying any fucking attention. Of course I'm not fucking there, you fucking idiot. You're gonna keep on bringing up his pants down a fucking 1,000 times, you fucking jackass? How about fucking focus on what's going on right fucking now, you fucking moron? Knock your fucking shit off. God damn. This place is horrible. Natalie Bollinger wasn't even the first body. Benjamin Harvey wasn't even the first body. So obviously people like Tommy White aren't going to be the first body. There's a lot of dead people involved in this situation. There's a lot of corruption with law enforcement. Now let's see what happened to Ray Rao, the former police chief here. He got 7 days for stealing drugs out of the evidence locker, among other things. Ray Rao, Tillamook, Oregon. Let's see what to say. Oregon Coastal Police Chief sentenced to jail over removal. OregonLive.com. Go. Here, we'll post this for you. This is Ray Rao. 7 days. That's right. 7 days the former police chief got. Guess how many years he served? 30 years. Yeah. Now, where did my story begin? Where did my hell begin? It began in Boulder, Colorado. Now, what's Boulder, Colorado most famous for? Well, 2 things. Number one would be JonBenet Ramsey. So we'll look this one up. Those of you who don't know, here you go. December 28th, 2023. This is about Ray Rao, JonBenet Ramsey. I didn't know her. That was a little before I lived, well, it was actually after I first lived in Boulder. I've lived there off and on since I was 3. And the other thing they're famous for, Natalie Bollinger. Yep. Here you go. Who killed her? Jean Benet? Nobody knows. They try and blame it on a homeless person. They do that with every crime. You can't find the person that did it, or you don't want to do your job, just blame a homeless person. They're easy to railroad, and the public will feel safer. So we got this Azar dude getting blocked. If you don't need my help, no, he was never going to help. If he was going to help, he'd be listening, he'd be paying attention. He wouldn't be getting on here wanting to talk about somebody with their fucking pants down after a fucking week. You think that's insane? Why don't I show you what I have to go through? Let me show you what I have to endure. Now, mind you, I've tried going to the police, but the police are the ones who started this shit. The police are the ones whose ineptitude and laziness resulted in people dying. Now that dude calling himself Frankie Azar. First of all, if he was going to help, he'd have gotten a hold of me. Tried speaking with me one-on-one instead of being on here for days and days and days, typing for attention. That's all he wants. He doesn't have any intention of helping. Never does. Neither do any of the rest of you. I don't have a friend or family member that I can go to when I'm abused. When you say to turn it in right away, what do you mean by that? Do you mean to call 911 and get bullied? Do you mean to try telling the cops and get bullied? Do you mean call APS and get blown off, disrespected, and dismissed? Or do you mean get informed and make the call with the victim? I don't need 400 fucking idiots telling me to go call this place or go call that place. I need one person with an actual fucking brain to make the call with me. This person called himself "Views O Cruel" typed, I just fell in here. Well, I don't know why you fell in here. I also don't know why it won't let me see your channel. A lot of people, they make a brand new account, get on here and harass me and pretend that they just fell in here. Then after a day or two, they get bored of playing and pretending and start typing Lenny, Hodor, Hodor, Hodor. Let's see. This person typed recommended when I clicked on lives happening now. Isn't that crazy? You should look up the name Natalie Bollinger, no joke. I'm abused over her to this day. Now, a lot of people tell me stupid shit. Like, they found her killer. Yeah, I know they found her killer. That doesn't stop the people who assault me and put rocks through my window, does it? You know why men commit suicide at such a high rate? Because we're not heard. Because we're dismissed, blown off. None of you bother to find out what's going on, any of the details, or why they're important. I'm scrolling through a bunch of stuff with a woman named Claire Jordan. So I can go to one of the ones here at the library.
Oh my God.
Oh, that ain't it. That's two of the guys that stole my stuff, though. I guess we can show that. Oh, come on.
Oh my God. A nursing book.
Now, this stuff's been going on for a while. Like 8 years worth of abuse. Let's see. The video must be further back. Yeah, that dude, he's the guy I'm seeing, Vision, predatory as fuck.
Apparently there's someone yelling about hiring someone to beat them up. Oh, it's Chris Stafford trying to pretend I hired someone to beat him up. 909 PCT. Fucking little girl stalking piece of shit, motherfucker. Yeah, report me. I told you. Cops are gonna fucking laugh at you. You're a piece of shit. Yep, that literally just happened. That's Chris Stafford. He insulted me and threatened my life on multiple occasions. Yep, I told you. You fucking hired somebody to fucking try to beat me
Hire him with what?
Ain't nobody hired no. Stop! Stop! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Not me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
Chris Stafford is a sexual predator. If a woman doesn't do what he wants, he'll go run around saying she's got chlamydia. What does Maxime Vision do when a woman doesn't touch his penis? Throws a tantrum for weeks at a time. Tries to find a woman who's got severe mental problems that he can take advantage of because nobody's going to believe her. Well, lucky for the women here in this town, when Maxime Vision is doing that shit, I record it. When people want to bully me, I bully back. I have to. I don't have the luxury of being nice. I'm a disabled person who is abused frequently and often. This guy ain't the only one. There's a lot of these people. A whole bunch of these people. I'm going to make sure I share it. This person types sexual predators. Yes, sexual predators. So who do we call? None of these places take abuse seriously. When I'm abused, I have to call it in with a friend or family member. But I have never had a friend or family member who's given a shit. literally ever. If you have to beg people to give a shit, they don't. So let's try making some more phone calls. Let's see. Victims assistance says you may be eligible to apply for this protective order if you meet the following eligibility requirements. You are 65 years of age or older, or you are a person with disabilities. This means that you have a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities. Or you have experienced an injury to the brain caused by intrinsic forces where the injury results in loss of cognitive, psychological, social, behavioral, or psychological function for a sufficient time to affect your ability to perform the activities of daily living. Or you are a guardian ad litem for an elderly or disabled person who meets the eligibility requirements described above, and the abuse was committed within the 180 days preceding the filing of the petition. Note there are exceptions to this time frame. That's right, there are. Like when you commit felonies to prevent the person who is being abused from turning in their predator. We got one of my trolls gets on here and hits the little smiley faces, knowing that it's distracting and it annoys the shit out of me. See, that's the thing about you guys getting on here for entertainment, is that this isn't entertainment to me. This is cruelty. Full contact information, huh?
The Victims Assistance Program of the Tillamook County District Attorney's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Our regular office hours are Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to noon and 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., except for legal holidays. If you're hearing this message during our office hours, we will call you back within 4 business hours. If you're calling outside of those hours, we will try to call you back during our next regular business day. Please be sure to include your name and phone number in your message, and if possible, your case number.
I don't have access to any of that. All that shit over at storage, by the way. I'm still disabled and I still can't make it to storage. Typing for me to ignore something doesn't give me the ability to ignore it. See, this is one of the things about not having an appropriate way to do this. No friend or family member has acted appropriately when I came to them about the abuse. Not one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Oh, that definitely happens. I notice I'm making these calls. I'm making the efforts. I'm trying to get help. Nobody gives a shit. It doesn't matter what the laws are. You don't care if they're followed, obviously. If you did, you'd be speaking up right now. There's over 8,000 videos on my channel for a reason. Those are videos of threats, harassment, intimidation, assaults, and of course, me speaking up about the situations. What's most important at this point is calling up 911 with me and explaining that I got to turn in the police. They're the ones who created the issue that people are assaulting me over. They didn't want to do their jobs. They thought I was just some homeless retard, too stupid to record. That's where they fucked up. But now, what are they doing? This person wants to ask why I don't have any family. Well, first of all, is that any of your business? How about we focus on the abuse? How about because my family are abusers? It's not your business if I have a sibling, and I'm done answering your questions. This needs to be about me and turning in the abuse, which is what the phone calls are about. So I'm going to stop reading your comments. If you keep typing them, I'm just going to blip you off my channel. I don't have time for this bullshit. I'm trying to turn in fucking abuse. Do you give a shit about the abuse, or do you give a fuck about my siblings? Huh? Try to fucking ignore it. Try to ignore it. Try to ignore it. Jesus fuck.
Thank you for calling the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Para español, oprima dos. For English and all other languages, press 1. We would like to collect some demographic information while you're waiting to be connected to a live advocate. This information helps us best assist you and informs future services. Are you willing to provide this information?
All right, so this person right here is playing head games now. I care about the law. Did you say you don't care about the... Just get the fuck out of here. We're done with your bullshit. I'd use her on this channel. You see how fucking quickly you disappear? Just go the fuck away. On the bright side, I'm used to these assholes well enough to be able to pull them out. This is not okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, come on. Mm.
Sorry, Ernest Lynette is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, my name is Sean Schwartz. I'm taking a lot of abuse. I've tried to turn it into every agency that I've been told to, and they all blow me off and send me around in circles. I can't call 911 because the police won't do their jobs. Someone needs to get up off their backside and actually do something. I am disabled. I can't protect myself or defend myself from these predators. I'm tired of being assaulted. I am tired of it. Mm. Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it.